From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Jenkins, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 Podcast for Thursday, August 15th.
Getting the smile and confidence you've been dreaming about, all from the comfort of your home, isn't a total mystery with Bite clear aligners. Just don't be surprised if all your friends start asking, what's your secret? Begin by ordering your at-home impression kit today for only $14.95. Bite clear aligners are doctor-directed and delivered to your door. Treatment costs thousands less than braces, plus they offer flexible financing, accept eligible insurance, and you can pay with your HSA FSA. Get 80% off your impression kit when you use code WONDERY at Byte.com. That's BYTE.com. Start your confidence journey today with Byte.
We begin with news out of Southport, where a number of community members are outraged following the mayor's decision to demote the city's police chief, Tom Vaughn. Just take a listen.
Take me directly to the mayor's house. What has he done? Chief Vaughn is the lifeblood of the city. He is the heart of the city. And I don't think even the mayor realizes the ramifications of him doing this.
That was Heather Newport. She was one of the many people that poured into a Public Works and Safety meeting last night, a day after Tom Vaughn was demoted by Southport's mayor. His supporters say the chief is deeply involved in the community, and some people tell us they were blindsided by the mayor's decision. Vaughn was also at the meeting and says he's disappointed.
There's a lot of stress on it. You know, like I said, I have a family. You have to pay bills, and there's stuff like that. So, I think the most disappointing part is the 10, 11 years that I've done this and what we've built. It's kind of frustrating they just kind of throw you away like that.
Southport Mayor Jim Cooney did not speak to News 8 after last night's meeting, but earlier in the day he did hold a news conference saying the chief did not provide him with documentation related to the city's reserve officers and the police department's disciplinary policy.
I am doing this for public service. This is not a power grab. It's all about following state statute and protecting the citizens with a good police department and also protecting the city.
The Southport City Council is scheduled to hold a special meeting tonight at 7. An agenda has not been released, but Vaughn told our team that he hopes to talk to the mayor and council about getting his job back. An update to a news story out of the west side of the city. The coroner's office has just released the name of a person killed in a late-night crash. They identified the victim as 54-year-old Trampus Lamar Ritchie. The crash happened just before 10 last night on West Washington Street, just north of the airport. Police told our crew at the scene that several people were crossing the road in front of the car, and the driver did not see them. IMPD has not said if anyone else is hurt. Police say the driver did stay on scene and is cooperating with the investigation. Let's talk education. The State Department is switching up high school diploma plans once again. That change comes after pushback from teachers, parents, and even state leaders. The state released the revised proposal yesterday. The initial 2 new diploma options got a lot of backlash, including from the presidents of IU and Purdue. Indiana's Secretary of Education says she believes this plan is much simpler.
Maximize the flexibility for students so that they can personalize the journey while maintaining rigor. 2 diplomas, Indiana GPS and Indiana GPS Plus, are gone. One base diploma.
Under the revised plan, there's a base diploma, but students also have the option to earn an honors or honors plus seal. The honors seal maintains rigor but removes the work requirements provision for students. Honors plus students would still have those work requirements. The department says there will be another public comment period on the updated diploma plan, but that comment period has not been set. When it comes to the weather, Storm Track 8 is tracking some chances for showers as well as some thunderstorms. Meteorologist Tara Hastings has your News 8 Daily 8 forecast.
The heavier axis of rain that we were talking about yesterday has shifted farther southward here. So I think the heaviest amounts of rain are going to fall in southern Illinois later today and tomorrow, and also in southern sections of Indiana. We're going to see the chance for some showers and thunderstorms, but I don't think we're going to get significant amounts of rain here in Indianapolis. Along 65 north here from Rensselaer into parts of Lake and Porter counties, Jasper County, you're seeing just a few light showers out there right now, but notice that rain beginning to work in across parts of western Indiana, so it's crossing the state line. We are dry right now in Indianapolis, but that line of showers and thunderstorms continues to weaken and move farther eastward. So we'll look for the chance of some light to maybe moderate rain at times in the next several hours, stretching into the early evening commute. A live look here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. We're under mostly cloudy skies, 74 degrees right now in Indianapolis, and temperatures across parts of central Indiana a little bit warmer farther southward. Martinsville coming in right now at 77 degrees. Humidity values will rise later this afternoon. It's going to start to feel a little bit more uncomfortable. High temperatures today climbing into the lower 80s with some of that shower and thunderstorm activity. Another round of rain moves in later tonight. We'll talk about that and show you what we can expect for the weekend in my full forecast.
To get a peek at the full forecast, just head over to wishtv.com, or you can download the Wish TV Storm Track 8 app. And don't forget to check out our Storm Track 8 weather blogs. We're revving things up for our last story of the day. The IMS Museum is selling what it calls some of the world's most significant cars. Close to a dozen are up for auction, including one said to be worth up to $70 million. News 8's Colin Bailey reports.
A 1954 Mercedes-Benz and a 1964 Ferrari are all in that collection. I have Kara from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum joining us. Just talk about some of those cars that are in the collection. I know there's 11 of them in there.
Yes, and these are some amazing cars, amazing vehicles, really some works of art, but they don't match the mission of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum, which is to celebrate the Speedway and the Indianapolis 500. So by selling these cars, we're able to take the funds from that sale and put them into an endowment to really grow our collection and care for our collection.
How do you hope to grow that? Are you going to try and pay homage to the past and all the history that's happened here at the Speedway?
Absolutely. There's definitely more vehicles and artifacts, non-car artifacts that are out there that we would like to add to our collection that continue to tell the stories of drivers and teams, and really the evolution and technology advancements that have happened here at the Speedway.
People see one of those cars could go for upwards of $70 million. That directly $70 million isn't going to go right into the museum. Explain that, where that money is going to go and how it's going to help you all.
Sure, absolutely. No, the money from this very specifically has to go to this endowment towards the collection. The capital campaign that we're currently under for the renovation of the museum, which will open in April, is completely separate. So the funds from this sale cannot go to this capital campaign. That's a totally separate thing, but we're really excited because this money will allow us to really focus on the collection and really a sustainable future for the museum.
And those cars aren't here, are they?
They're not, no. They're with the construction going on. They're not here. They've already left. We have a partner, RM Sotheby's, the auction house. They've already taken them and they're prepping them for the sale.
Well, thanks for joining us. I appreciate some of those cars could be sold this year in 2024. Hopes to auction them off next year in 2025. But for now, at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum, I'm Colin Bailey for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
This has been your News 8 Daily 8 podcast for Thursday, August 15th. I'm Jeremy Jenkins for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.